So if you don't know who Moist Cr1TiKaL is, just leave. Now that those party poopers are gone, we all know who Moist Cr1TiKaL is, or Penguin Zero. If not, I'm sorry that your parents just removed the child lock on the computer. I know you're in your late 20s and mommy and daddy have been holding you back from the world, but they were just doing it to protect you. Because they knew if you got a single hit of the internet, just kind of like a gateway drug, you would have become a Discord mod and they would have hated you anyway. They already probably do. But anyway, Moist Cr1TiKaL is a commentary channel that has cemented themselves on the internet, and most people know him from the memes made about him.
Listen, you know, I dislike sexual assault as much as the next guy. That's some bad stuff. Rape, boo, don't like it. But...
And the videos he makes almost daily, and also the music videos he produces, which are kind of good. 2019 Guy being my favourite.
My dick's not big, my girlfriend fucked my friend.
But in his words himself, he's just a goofy goober that makes internet videos about things he's interested in. And in his words himself, the money and views is always an afterthought. His interest takes priority. But that's when we get into the recent drama. People have been claiming his videos are very low effort, and that he only really cares about money. Especially since some of his YouTube videos used, very past tense there, used to be just reaction videos, which he said himself was just an infinite money generator. All he would basically do was react to a video on his live stream, and then there would be a video uploaded to his main channel about him reacting to that video. And people raged over the point that, you know, he's stealing views from the main video, or he's not providing enough credit, he didn't ask to watch this YouTube video. And to those people I say you're a tiny bit dumb. Found that most of the react videos he did, he left out the core part of the video or any main interests of the video, and he would encourage you to watch it for yourself. And some of these videos he asked for permission to react to, and some people have, you know, kicked through shit and said, why you react to my video, and he's previously taken them down. But I hate to say this because I hate to meat ride anyone. Believe me, the 12-inch butt plug in my ass doesn't allow it. But Moist Cr1TiKaL probably cares more about YouTube and the community than YouTube cares about it themselves. Like he said himself, he makes videos which probably don't get enough views, but he enjoys making them. Like the wrestling videos he produces, the music videos he produces, they get, compared to the usual videos he makes, they get nowhere near as many views or attention. But the main point being driven home about Moist Cr1TiKaL is he's very generic. All the thumbnails are the same. All the videos are the same basically. It's just him talking into a microphone with a few immature jokes thrown here and there. And people have this idea in their head he's just doing all of this for the money. He's not changing his content because it's working. The algorithm's fisting it onto the YouTube page and he's getting subsequently money from it. And let's not forget their other main point, which is his voice is just monotone and boring. And the fact that his YouTube videos don't take much to edit. Sometimes it's just a screenshot on the screen appearing every 2 minutes. And this has led people to believe there's no effort in his YouTube channel. And now these are the main generic points that everyone hates Charlie for. And I'm gonna come out and say, you're right. It's completely subjective, most of the videos you watch. If you think Charlie's voice is very monotone and boring and it probably puts you to sleep, then that's your opinion. If you think every video is the same, just with a slightly different thumbnail where he moves a centimeter, then that's your opinion as well. If you think he puts no effort into editing, then in your head you're completely right. But the one point that makes no sense is saying he's doing all of this for money. And he said this in his own video, which very much surprised me. He was actually taken back by something somebody said. Like, usually he just doesn't give a fuck, but this actually affected him, where someone said he was putting in low effort, and that most of the videos where he does put in an effort, they don't get nearly as much views as the ones where he's low effort. So why is he putting so much attention into these high quality videos if they're not going to get any views?
So, by the chatter's logic, it's stupid for me to continue to pursue music and music videos and putting money into those projects because they don't get views like something like this, where it's just me, you know, shooting the shit with all of you guys in front of the camera for like half an hour, 45 minutes.
And that's the point where you realize the person has just answered their own question. He's only doing these high quality videos because he wants to and he loves doing it. But as I said, it very much surprised me he was letting this comment live rent-free in his head. Like, this comment had a full ensuite toilet with a living room and a fucking dining room. But once again, he's human. Even though he does kind of act like a fucking alien.
Terrifying. AI!
But onto the comment where he's only doing this all for money, specifically the low-effort videos he pumps out. Firstly, when he started making YouTube videos, most of his revenue went to charities, which he only stopped doing because the money he was donating didn't actually go anywhere, and he kind of needed the money since he didn't have a job. The next point being, he's making all these high-effort videos when he knows they're not going to get enough views, but he's still making them. So I don't think when he's making a YouTube video, he has money at mind at all. And that point itself is very difficult to prove, because I'm not him, unfortunately. And we've all seen many other YouTubers basically sell out their soul just for more YouTube clicks and more money.
Money! Money! Money!
But I don't think I've ever seen him invest or sponsor something that he didn't actually enjoy himself. Like, this guy has an esports team which he loses money on, and he also has a comic that he's been developing. This is simply just a guy trying to live out all of his dreams and bring you along for it. And yes, you can say all his videos are low effort, but he's just talking about things that interest him. I don't think you need to have like 20,000 edits on one video when you're just talking about something you're interested in. Like, this isn't a 2013 MW2 montage on High Rise where I jump off the fucking crane, 360 no-scope someone, and then music just fists you in your ear, and then an epileptic kid just seizes on the floor with all the fucking flashing lights.
It just might be you and me, but that's okay, because you really need anyone else.
Bit specific there, but I think you get my point. He is just a man talking about shit on the internet that interests him and making videos that interest him. That's all it is. That's all it's ever been. Just a guy doing what he wants. And that's the freest you can be on YouTube. He does not cave by money. He does not cave by trend. He just makes things he wants to talk about. But on to my third point, he says in his kind of response video that he's never really needed money. He's never really requested money. He's never really thought about money. But there is one video where he's done just that. Now, this was about a soccer 3v3 game with power-ups or some shit. I can't remember the game. I tried looking. And I think there was a tournament going on where if you joined Charlie's group and scored goals for that group/team, there would be a cash prize. And Cr1tiKal wanted people to join his team and help him win the cash prize. And this wasn't going towards charity, it was going directly to him to fund his esports team, which he was losing millions on. And this is the only instance of him doing this, and I think it's acceptable. He wants to fund an interest that he loves, but he's also losing a lot of money on it, and he wants to kind of somewhat recoup it and make sure that the esports org has longevity and can last a lot longer through this money. Because he loves the idea of having his own esports team because he's passionate about it. And this is the closest thing you'll ever get to him being on his hands and knees begging for your help. But anyway, that is my opinion on the matter. Yes, his content sometimes is low effort, but he's basically doing what he loves. And he likes making these videos that are high effort, which don't get any views, and he still doesn't give a fuck and he still makes them. But that is going to wrap up the video. Enjoy this meme, and bye-bye.
Is it our fault you wore high heels on a hiking trip? At least I try to look feminine.
I think there's someone hanging right